What's popping, people? What's popping? What's popping? What's popping? What's popping? Let me know if y'all can hear me. Let me know if you can hear me. Let me know if you can hear me. Let me know, let me know, let me know, let me know, let me know if you can hear me. CC said one. I mean, y'all can hear me. Party people. Okay, cool. All right. So it may sound a little different because I'm not using my actual mic, but we're here. All right. Shout out to Aunt Natty. Thank you so much. Aunt Natty is now a mom, y'all. Y'all give it up for Aunt Natty. Period. Pooh. Thank you so much for being here. Terry, what it do? What it do? What it do? Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for being a great mod. I appreciate you. Queen Satch, what's going on? Miss Vicky, what it do? What it do? Miss Lika B, what's going on? Thank you so much for also being a mod. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Yes, we are going to be doing another throwback, honey, because the throwbacks is pissing the people off. So I'm here to make y'all mad. What's going on, Mama V? How are you? How are you? Gigi, what's going on? Brittany, what's up, boo? What it do? What it do? Felicia, what's going on with you? How are you? Mimi, what's going on? What's going on? Jones, Lynn, what it do? What it do? How are you? CC, what's going on? Follow me, Black TV, what's going on? How are you? How are you? Let's see, who else? We got 41 Fit, woo woo. Shout out, shout out. We got Miss Sabrina Williams in the house as well. Shout out to you. What's up, Miss Taylor? What's going on? Lord, help us on that. Listen, help us, Lord. Help us, Lord. Help us, Lord. Help us, Lord. Okay, listen. So let me just give y'all a little reason why we here again. Okay. So the people is pissed off at the fact that me, Chef, over here minding my business, decided to go do a throwback earlier today. Y'all are mad. And I'm here to make you girls even more mad. Okay? I'm here to make y'all even more mad. First of all, you don't have to watch me, boo. And I know you're in the bushes listening. So here's another throwback for you. Okay? This is when Shirley Strawberry got Martell all the way together about Dr. Melody Cherie. Okay, what's up, Yumina? What's going on? So we're gonna take a listen to it again because you know the people, they mad, y'all. They mad. They like big mad. So I was like, you know, I'm gonna keep pissing y'all off. Period. All right. They say I beg going and I beg and then I go and I get the old stuff and I play it. I never told y'all it was nothing new. If reading is fundamental, if you read the title, it'll help you. Okay. So yeah, we're gonna take up our offering in this live. We're gonna also listen to a couple of things in this live because I already told you girls that begging shit. I mean, it don't bother me none. All right, so let's get into it, honey. All right. So as this live goes on, y'all, if you all would bless the platform, I would greatly appreciate it. And I'm gonna actually turn this joint up so we can hear them cash apps ding. Cause they big mad. Oh, big mad. And want to use me as content. Well, honey, let me give you something. Okay. Yeah, you want to be big mad? Well, let's get it. Yeah, they do need to find them something to do. But, you know, they over here concerned about what I'm doing instead. I don't watch folk I don't like. I just don't. I don't see how y'all literally watch people y'all don't like. I'll never get it. I will never understand it. I just will never get it. All right, so I'm pulling this up here. Okay, let's see. Please come on in. Come on in. Come on in. Chef, let them be mad and scratch their ass, period, point blank. You ain't lying. That's why I said I'm going to keep being me. And I'm going to keep doing me. And you're just going to be mad about it. It's all right. All right. Let's see here. God dog it. Oh, history. Here we go. Hey, can y'all stop barking at every little thing today? I think the people putting their trash out for tomorrow. Y'all get that barking. Okay. Girl, what is up with this long ad? All right. So we're going to get into this strawberry letter. We're going to get into this strawberry letter. Yes, we are. We're going to get into this strawberry letter. All right. And as we get into the strawberry letter, there is the Catch app on the screen as well. Okay. And of course, I'm going to flash the thing on and off, of course. Okay. All right. Let us cook, honey.
When was the last time you tasted something
Girl,
for the first
video?
time?
Y'all gotta remember all these
A deliciousness you've never had before, and will never have enough of after. A type of encounter that made you wonder, how in the world did we not meet earlier?
Are you trying to reconcile?
Okay. Now he wants. Martell reached out to us because, you know, he is getting bashed, and you know, some people say deservedly so, because he cheated. He had a beautiful family, and he cheated and lost his family. So now he wants advice. I'm assuming, Martell, you want to move forward and try to, you know, go on with your life, basically. Is that why you're here?
Definitely so. I would definitely say that.
Look at his clothes. Look at his clothes.
You know, I'm not gonna say not having a father figure or not having a black role model, not having that as an excuse. But you know, I was really like learning like trial and error as I was going. You know, so we was married for like 12, 13 years, and you know, we had a lot of ups and downs, great times and not so great times, and but you know, I failed, and you know, that's why I'm here, because for my future, I want to be better. Period, point blank. You know, I don't want to continue to do the things that I've done in the past.
Okay, can I ask a question? Because I don't know the answer to it. So, are you divorced? Are you married? Is it over? Are you trying to reconcile?
Yeah. Well, no. The divorce is final. It was final as of about a month ago.
Okay.
But it's life after marriage or life after a divorce. You know.
Yeah, well, yeah, I do know.
So do I. I know as well.
A lot of experience at this right here, Martell. You call the right man if you're trying to figure out how to do it again.
So most definitely, I think marriage is a beautiful thing. It really is. I enjoyed being married. It's just some things that happened up, and I guess I dropped the ball. I really messed up.
Okay. So let me ask you something. When you say you dropped the ball, tell me where you think you went wrong.
I guess thinking that I deserve more. Well, I'm not gonna say that.
Yeah, careful.
I think I was being greedy. I was being greedy, you know, and at times, you know, I would definitely say that I was saying that my wife wasn't doing certain things within the relationship, but I guess I should have communicated that in a different way, opposed to stepping out, you know.
Okay, yeah. Okay, what we're not gonna do is we're just gonna tell your truth. We're gonna leave your ex-wife. We're not gonna bash or blame.
No,
Melody.
No, not at all.
Yeah.
Not at all.
We're not gonna do that.
I'll just.
Baby Hercules thought he was finna get up here with the baby Hulk suit on, and he thought he was about to go in on Melody, and Shirley Strawberry said, "Careful now." She said, "Careful now." That's what we're not gonna do, because he was getting ready to try to blame it on her. You know, he do look like a black version of the Michelin Man. He do. He sure do. He sure do. All right, let's go.
You're saying how I messed up, how I should have handled it in a different way.
Yeah.
So no bashing, no negativity, anything of that nature. I'm looking to move forward.
I kind of felt that from you.
But there was a lot of that, though, Steve, which is why I said it.
Yeah.
On the show, a lot of
there was a lot of that.
Yeah. Well, he didn't do it just now. I ain't seen the show, so let me keep saying that over.
That's how the women come at me, just like she just did. Mm-hmm. That's how they come at me. And I haven't even.
Oh, that's forever, dog.
Yeah.
Hey, Martell, that's forever. Living this one down gonna be. Woo.
But Martell, you're here. You wanted to come. We allowed you to come. We welcome you to the show, and we do want you to tell your side of it. We do. We welcome Melody to do the same thing if she would like to.
Well, when we come back, I have a couple of questions that you can answer for me, and then we'll go from there. Our special guest today is Martell Holt from
Love and Marriage Huntsville on the OWN channel.
Straight up on I-65.
We'll be back at 23 minutes after. Right after this.
Nassau Space Center.
That's right. That's right.
All right, Steve, we are back with our live Strawberry Letter. Like we said earlier, the first one we've done in many, many years. Our special guest today is Martell Holt from the OWN Network's Love and Marriage Huntsville. We can recap. So do you have an idea of kind of what's going on now, Steve? I know you said you haven't watched the show.
I haven't watched the show, but this brother's on here. He had a family. He lost a family because he
cheating.
Well, yeah, he didn't know how to do it, and he said in his own words he was just greedy, and so it caused the demise of his family. What I just pulled a picture and looked up, beautiful family, and so the divorce is final now. So let me ask you this, Martell: if you could do anything differently, what would you have done?
If I could have done anything differently, what would it have been? I think the communication with my wife. I think just like what she mentioned to me, what I should have done is I should have literally grabbed her and set her down and had that adult conversation, opposed to the things that I was complaining about. I would just complain candidly, opposed to really saying, hey, listen, we have an issue. Let's sit down. Let's talk about it, because it's making me feel a certain way that wouldn't be pleasant for our marriage. So, like what she mentioned, better communication.
Okay, now let me ask you something. Were you, while you were having these verbal complaints, was there anything you was doing that deserved a complaint?
Well, she wasn't complaining about too much.
She wasn't complaining about too much. She wasn't complaining about too much doesn't negate the fact that she was complaining. It doesn't negate the fact that she was complaining.
We had children. We have children, and a lot of the times I was like the more dominant parent. No, it wasn't anything that she was complaining about. It wasn't.
Well, now let me ask you this though, dog. Was it no. Was it she wasn't complaining because she didn't know everything?
Right.
I'm
not sure. I mean, we didn't have to have her on the phone for that, because
let me ask you this. Really, was you hiding the cheating part pretty good, and for how long? Before she confronted you about it.
Yeah, I was, when I was complaining, when I started to complain, that's around the same time that I stepped out.
Yeah.
When I started to complain, certain things wasn't adjusted the way I wanted it, which was selfish. But this one I stepped out.
Yeah.
And
so you're lying yet again. You're lying yet again. You was lying again. You liar.
And it went on for about a year before she found out.
It went on for a year. Now let me ask you something. Do you think in your mind that the stepping out also brought about the demise of the relationship?
I would definitely say so, because that probably took something out of me that could have been going toward my wife, and I was issuing over here to someone else. So I totally agree with that.
And there's a baby involved, Steve.
What you mean?
He has a baby with this other woman.
Huh?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
He has a baby.
child
You can tell
conceived
him,
about 5 years on down the line. Yeah.
Wait a minute, dog. What?
Yeah.
See, you don't watch the show, Steve.
No,
he
no,
has
no,
a
hold
whole
up,
baby
hold up.
with this other woman. Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute, dog. The other woman got pregnant?
She did. I mean, this is when we said that we were going to get divorced and all that type stuff. So it's not like it happened earlier on, but it happened.
Well, hold on
yeah.
now. Hold on. Because after she found out you was cheating, how long were you all married after she found out?
5 years.
It took her 5 years to find out?
No. She found out 5 years ago.
Oh, okay. So she stayed with you after she found out you was cheating?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
And
Yes.
but okay, how old is the baby, the new baby?
Newborn.
Y'all remember that? Do y'all remember where they didn't want to give that baby's birthday at all, right? So remember, he said a newborn. Now they about to ask him, and he don't want to talk about the baby, the child. So listen.
It was born around Christmas, right? Around
This Christmas?
No, it's a newborn.
A newborn baby.
Everybody trying to say when a baby was born, don't nobody know.
Well, when was it born?
That's what the hell I asked.
When was it born?
See, hey dog, hey Martell, understand something. We can't undo none of this. So I'm just trying to get the facts. Okay. So I'll just leave it alone. You got a newborn, but you have how many children with your wife, the woman you were married? You got 4 kids. How close in age is the last 2? See.
Well, Melania, she is 1.5, and my third is 5.
The lies.
4-year difference.
She found out 5 years ago. God,
What?
So he has a.
Well, before I wanted to say this too, Steve. Before we do run out of time, Martell did come on here to get some advice from you.
No, that's what we're gonna do. That's why we go. This is longer than 2 strawberry letters.
Yes, it is.
We finna carry this over to break number 3. Because I do want to hear the soldier out.
Mm-hmm.
Because look, I've been there. And then, men can quit tripping. Every man know this story. Stop acting brand new. Every man know this story.
All right, hold up, Steve. We'll have part 3 of the Strawberry Letter with our special guest. This live Strawberry Letter with Martell Holt from Love and Marriage Huntsville. We'll be back at 46 minutes after the hour, right after this. All right, here we are, Steve, live with Martell Holt from Owns Love and Marriage Huntsville. Now, Martell has come on for advice.
He's come on the show for advice. Now, I've had to get some background. Took me 2 breaks to get the background. Martell was married to a woman. They have a family together. He admittedly stepped out and now found out there's another child involved. And the divorce is final. And so now here he is. And he's admitted.
Steve, let me correct you. He ain't found out that he had no other baby. I don't understand men saying they found out they had another baby. You sticked your Peter whacker in her. You did what you did in her. What you talking about? You found out. I've never understood that from men. Oh, I found out. Okay, so you mean to tell me you've been sleeping with just that many people that you don't know who you done in? What are you talking about? I do not understand that coming from men. Well, he ain't just found out shit. He been knowing about that child. He conceived it.
Admitted that he did some things wrong. What I learned myself was you can't fix in your house. You can't fix what's wrong in your house outside.
Okay. Thank you, TD. Look,
a lot of men go that route, to be honest with you. You know, there's something wrong, and they start telling it to somebody, and somebody give a listening in. Next thing you know, they listening real good, and they seem to be understanding. The next thing you know, some things jump off. So, Martell, where we at right now, man? What would you like to accomplish with this phone call?
You know, so right now, I guess I am going through a tough time because we do have our 4 children. Our divorce just has been over about a month ago now, and I guess I do want to move forward, but I guess I need to know, how do I move on in terms of, like, do I start to, you know, I'm not gonna say start dating someone now, but like, what does the future look like?
Well, you've been doing that. So
don't say date.
No, don't worry about that. But see, man, let me say this, because I don't care how a marriage go. At the end of the day, the children had nothing to do with it. And every man that has been found guilty of this, every last one of us who have been guilty of this have had to grapple with the facts that we blew a family.
Yeah.
We messed up a family.
Yeah, and that's what I'm battling with right now too.
Yeah, man, because it's hard, man, because, you know, in the words of Tyrese in that song Shame, what am I supposed to tell these kids? See, that's the gripper. And that's where a lot of us as men, we don't have groups to help us through these moments like this. Okay.
Well, he is seeing a therapist, Steve, by the way. Martell is.
Who is a therapist?
Yeah, he's seeing a therapist.
Yeah.
I have.
Is the therapist, is he divorced?
Now, here's why I don't agree with Steve. And when I went back and I watched this again, I understood why I didn't agree with Steve. I do not agree with Steve. I did not agree with Steve on this one, but let's keep listening.
No, he's been married, I think, about 30-something years. And my thing is, the reason I wanted to speak with you, Steve, honestly, is because I felt that you've been through some things in life.
That's what I'm saying.
And you are like the best person to seek advice from, someone that has actually been through something.
And I'm going to talk to you. You don't go learn how to swim, somebody can't swim. You play golf from somebody know the golf swing. If you're in therapy, you're talking to a dude ain't never been divorced. I mean, what we talking about here? That's my opinion.
Totally agree.
I got
That's mine too.
All right, we're gonna come back more. Break number 8.
All right, more with Martell Holt from Love and Marriage, Huntsville. Right after this. This is the Steve Harvey Morning Show. All right, our special guest. This is a special live edition of the Strawberry Letter for today. Our guest is Martell Holt. That's right, I said Martell Holt from Love and Marriage, Huntsville on OWN. Martell reached out to us. He is seeking advice from Steve. He wants to move on now. He wants to move on. And it's nothing wrong with that, because that is life. You have to move on. You know, that's how we learn. We make mistakes, we move on. Steve.
Now, Martell has informed me of what happened. He had a marriage, had some things going wrong in it. He didn't know how to handle it. He admittedly handled it the wrong way. He lost his family, divorce is final. He has children and another child outside the marriage. And today he's sitting here faced with what I know a lot of men are faced with. You know, I've had to look at it myself. And so what I'm saying to you now, Martell, is if I were you to move forward, because you are now, your divorce is public. It's crazy. So now, you know, you getting ate up alive by women. They're not trying to hear you. But the one thing you could do, see, the one thing men don't do is we don't do closure.
Right.
And sometimes, man, closure is a very significant thing for women, especially public, because since your wife was embarrassed publicly,
humiliated.
It's like when the newspaper make a mistake and the rebuttal, it'd be front page mistake, but then the rebuttal be in the classified section in small print. We made a mistake. They don't do that. So probably the beginning of helping your girl and yourself and your kids is to publicly apologize to her and admit your wrong in it so that she can get some type of relief from what she's been feeling with publicly. You feel what I'm saying?
I do 100%.
And ask for forgiveness.
That's what.
That bastard knew right there why he got that Baby Hulk shirt on. That bastard knew what he wasn't finna do none of that. He wasn't gonna publicly apologize. He wasn't finna do none of that. His ego wouldn't allow him to do that. Come on, bro.
That's what. She's not gonna forgive him. That's not finna happen.
He can
Don't worry about that. That ain't what you after. He has to make her whole, not himself whole. Yeah. See, and so what he trying to do is find a way so he can kind of put something together for this woman. I think that would be an interesting way to go about it, to publicly address this situation and put her at ease so she's not at fault for some of the things you may have said publicly about her. It was just probably you lashing out, trying to cover and all this here. Because I know, man, look, man, when we as men do wrong, we justify our wrong with telling the woman what she did wrong that caused us to do wrong.
Yeah, that's what I've been doing for quite some time. Well, listen.
And you're still doing it. You're still doing it. Well, Melody cheated. She cheated. Ask Cornell and she cheated. She cheated. I mean, he's still doing it. He's still doing it. So this advice that Steve was giving, he ain't listening.
Steve, I see Shirley, she's mentioning certain things in terms of like I publicly said this and that. So we started filming the show. I didn't want to put our business on TV. I didn't want to publicly talk about.
Oh, but the show did.
But
no, they did it. They did it. No one would have known anything. No one would have known anything. I mean, it's a reality show. We choose and pick what we want to put out there. Mm-hmm. And it was a surprise to me when she hit me with it. It was a surprise and shock when she hit me with it, and it was on TV. So that was the first of it right there.
I tell people all the time, if you want your marriage to not survive, put it on TV.
Right.
Put it on TV.
Put that damn thing on TV, because now you can't work it out by yourself. I think the beginning, though, Martell, is the public statement to make her whole again and not yourself.
That, Steve. I like that.
That's the beginning, because it provides an element of closure. And then after that, there is a little bit of suffering that you have to endure. I did it, man. I know. And mine wasn't entirely my fault either. I can tell you flat out. But in the court of public opinion, it don't matter.
The man is wrong.
Oh, doggy. In the court of public opinion, it doesn't matter.
Don't be a victim, Martell.
No. I'm just.
Boy, Shirley was chewing his ass up, won't he? Don't be a victim, Martell. Boy. Shirley. But hey, Shirley, you can see through Martell, but you couldn't see through that narcissist you was married to. Shirley. Quick question. Shirley. You couldn't see through that narcissist you was married to, but you can see straight through Martell's shirt. Oh, okay. Fully noted.
Saying it just doesn't matter. I'm not saying to be a victim. It just don't matter. A dude, I don't give a damn what you say. So it's going to be a level of suffering that you have to endure because of the pain that was inflicted.
Chilled for 48 hours. Poured into a frosted glass. Swimming in ice.
What kind of deal y'all got going on with Coke?
Isn't that delicious?
Since all these Coke commercials. Hold on, let me just make sure y'all don't hit that like button and stuff. What the likes looking like? Y'all please hit that like button. All right. It's 6:22 p.m. It is 6:22 p.m. please bless the platform with $6.22. Okay, the people said that this morning they was pissed off at me because I was begging and because I'm sharing throwback interviews. Well, we're here, so we're gonna get it. Yeah, she became her own strawberry letter. Girl, what you talking about? Okay, let me see something. Hold on. Andrew said, "Get that money." Andrew, they mad though. They mad. They say I get up here and beg too much. Okay, I'm looking at these likes. Let's see. But these girls gotta find a different read, honey. Cause that read don't work with me. Please hit that motherfucking like button. Why y'all motherfucking playing with me on this motherfucking evening? Hit that like button. Thank y'all. All right, let's go.
You know, because no matter what you going through, it pales in comparison to what this woman who done had these kids had to go through.
Do you still love her, Martell?
There you go.
Oh, I definitely love her. Yeah.
Are you still in love with her? Are you still in love with your ex-wife?
I'm not. Yeah, I'm not. I'm not.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it hurts me to say that. To be, yeah, it hurts me a lot to say that, but I'm not.
Okay, we got this is part what?
Well, there's a lot of people
100?
listening to this. You can't just say.
We on our way to part 9. I know.
Hold on. Yeah, we got to take a quick break.
This ain't
here,
no
Martell.
strawberry letter. This is life.
This is a reality show.
This is real life. Welcome to the Steve Harvey reality show, everybody. Yeah. Brought to you by Monica Barnes, Carla Farrell, and Shirley Strawberry.
All right,
Tommy and Jr. just hanging on. And Martell, all we know is
we trying to hang out with you, Martell.
There we go.
Hang on, Martell. Okay, we got to take a quick break here. We'll be back with more of this live Strawberry Letter reality show right after this. All right, we're back with part 5. It is part 5 of our live Strawberry Letter
12.
Of our live Strawberry Letter reality show today with our special guest, Martell Holt, who reached out to us. He wanted some advice during the Strawberry Letter segment, and that is what we do. We give advice. And Martell is here seeking that, and we're trying to do that. And Carla, during the break, you said—
Hold on 1 second. But he came on the show. He told me his situation. His wife is divorced. He had outside relationships. There's another baby involved. The divorce is finalized. He loves his wife. He's not in love with her. And his whole thing was, what can I do to move forward? My first suggestion is to provide this woman with some type of closure. What you publicly did to her and said to her, the apology has to be at that same level. See, it kills me when people talk about me on the internet. Then when I catch them somewhere, they want to say I'm sorry in the dressing room. No, your ass get on that same internet you was on when you was talking all that yak, and then when I got up in your face, man to man, now you down to something else.
Disney, you listening, Disney? Disney. You hear that? You remember when you was mouthing, "I'm sorry, I love you," Melody? No, you should have said that shit loud, cause you was disrespectful loud. Girl, you should be listening.
Our breaks is too damn short.
And see, yeah, they really. And okay, I have a question too. Go ahead, Carla. You wanted to say something here.
I think, Martell, what's missing is, I watched the show and I've talked about the show. You just did not show any remorse. It did. Yeah. You broke her heart. And you saw that over and over. And as a woman, as women, we watching Melody, we're on Team Melody because we understand how she feels. And I'm just saying what you're saying right now, what Steve is saying, to apologize publicly and say these things. But the one thing that I never got from you is that you were sorry that you broke your wife's heart. And I just did not get that genuinely from her, you know, from you, and even the conversations when you guys were on the show, you talked about what you weren't getting from her. You know what I'm saying? And that's
hold on.
It's getting
hold
good,
on. We're going to give you a chance, Martell, to respond and to make it right, try to make it right, and apologize and all that. But we got to take another break, and we'll be back with more of this live Strawberry Letter reality show right after this.
Hey, listen, y'all, we back. I'm taking this kind of fast. Martell Holt is on the phone with us today on the radio. His family's broken up. His wife has divorced him. He was unhappy. He stepped out. There's another child involved. Carla brought up an interesting point while we've been talking about all of this, is that the reason so many women are Team Melody is because they kind of watched you break her on television with some of the things you said. And Carla said you never seemed quite remorseful about it in a sincere way. How do you respond to that, Martell?
I'm very sorry. And, you know, I didn't want to bring this against my family. You know, it was many times that I prayed on my knees and asked the Lord to really, for real, like, remove this sin from me, you know, but it's like, I kind of fell for this person and it got out of hand. And now that we're on a reality show, it's like.
Really? He's still to this day literally trying to break her. He's still literally to this day still trying to break her. So let the record reflect. He is still trying to break her. We said that earlier today. He wants to witness Melody in her downfall. He wants to. He absolutely wants to witness it. He wants it to happen. Child.
My back is against the wall. And then I guess if you guys know about reality shows, they get to run the narrative the way they want to run it. You know, it's a lot of things that y'all women are saying on this TV show that I really would not do in real life. You know, the editing is very serious. I tell you that. The editing is very serious. And, you know, I've been very apologetic to my wife.
It's not your wife. That's not your wife. It wasn't your wife then either. That's your ex-wife. It's not your wife. It ain't your wife. It ain't your wife, boy. Not your wife. Child.
And it's
but Martell, you can't control who you are on that show, because there has to be a way that you can control who you are. They can't make the Martell be the Martell they want it to be just because they want ratings. You have to be able to control the Martell that you want, the Martell that's portrayed out there.
Well, now let me say this too, because
that sounds really good. That sounds really good. But when they put you in, when you want to meet 5 different people that you really would not meet in real life, that makes you feel some type of way. I'm up here meeting people, telling them about my relationship that I normally wouldn't do.
Meeting them. 5 people, meeting them. Martell, if you know all about Tisha and all that kind of stuff, how the hell you just now meeting them? If you know who Tisha done slept with in her college days and all that, how the hell you just not meeting them? I know y'all just heard that. Y'all gonna sit there and act like y'all didn't hear that. Is y'all gonna sit there and act like y'all didn't hear him just say that? maybe y'all delayed or something in the chat. Did y'all hear him just say that he was meeting the 5 people on the show? But he knew all about who Tisha slept with, who Marceau was the bottom of the barrel and all that kind of. Girl, I cannot.
What I'm supposed
Right.
to do? Tell the producers that I'm not gonna meet today?
Right.
No, that's my job, and they
Hey,
want me to go
Martell,
meet this person today.
but I think what Tommy is saying is this, Martell. My father told me something a long time ago, real simple, man. He said, son, don't give him a pen to stick you with. And I think you gave him too much fuel. I think you said some things that they didn't have to really embellish, just play it.
Yeah.
And, you know, sometimes, man, when we in front of people, we flex a little bit.
Right.
And I think to my understanding is it was a lot of flexing on the show. Because, you know, when the camera's on, you know, everybody want to appear in their best light. And you appearing in your best light, put her in her worst light.
Yeah.
And that's and that has cost you a family. When we come back, man, we're gonna talk about that, the importance of the family. And after you apologize to her publicly, not privately, what I think as Steve Harvey you should do to move forward. And I think we'll be able to put some type of closure to this situation when we come back.
I like that.
Now, Steve, I don't know how in the hell you thought that you was gonna be able to help. Okay. Steve, not you gonna put some closure to it. 244 people watching. This is definitely a throwback interview. Just to prove a point here, you know, the people was upset earlier that I was recapping an older interview. And so I just decided to come back and piss y'all off some more. Y'all ass shouldn't be watching me. If you don't like me, carry your ass on and go watch old episodes of Ayana Fix My Damn Life if you got a problem with it. That's what you need to go around there and do. Get from over here. Get from over here. If you don't like it, skedaddle. Show ass on. Y'all, bless the platform with $6. It's the 6th hour, okay, of the day. And they was also mad about that too. So you know, it's 6 o'clock. You gonna so welcome. 6 p.m. It's 6. So y'all bless the platform with $6. Okay, let's get it, honey. I don't really care for Steve Harvey either, but you know, I just wanted to piss the people off. You know, they wanted to come over here and be mad and stuff like that. So I just want to make them even more mad.
All right,
That's good, Steve.
We'll be back with our last break of the day with Martell Holt from Love and Marriage Huntsville right after this.
Get some more coffee.
All right, Steve, here we are, our last break of the day. Our very special guest today from Owns Love and Marriage Huntsville has been Martell Holt, who reached out to us. He wanted some advice during the Strawberry Letter, and that's what we were, here trying to do. Because I, believe in redemption. I mean, we would tell the same person who wrote in with these same issues, about redemption and forgiveness and things like that, and public apologies, like you said. So that's what we're here for. Go ahead.
Listen, just to recap it, this brother called in. He made some mistakes in his marriage. He knows that. He stepped outside. He's lost his family. He wants to move forward. There's another child involved. And we've been talking. And one of the things that I know that men are not good at is we're not good at closure. Now, the thing about this brother is it's a lot of men out here that are him. A lot of men out here can know exactly where he coming from. Let's stop all this. We righteous. Damn, oh man, I can't believe you did that. Yeah. Okay. And this is a story that's played out in a lot of places. This is played out all over the country, all over the world, all of the time. And it ain't just this. The days have changed. It's women doing the exact same thing now. It's just, I will be truthful with you. Women are way better at it.
We're smarter.
They're just better at it. So
Better.
So now, Martell, as I talked to you about apologizing, you thought that would be a good move to do publicly for her. to give her some closure, because, you know, what was done publicly can only be undone publicly. You know, you're not going to get your family back. You're not in love anymore, but you do love her. I saw a picture of your family, man, beautiful family. So now moving forward, man, here's what we have to do as men. We cannot, even though we make a mistake and we cost ourselves the family structure, we cannot crumble the fiber of the family, because them kids ain't got nothing to do with this.
Right.
And kids are affected by divorce.
Yes, they are.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Yes,
yeah.
they are.
For sure.
They are affected.
Absolutely.
And so what they have to know at the end of this, Martell, from my standpoint, is they have to know that their daddy loved them more than he loves anything else. Your children have to know that you love them more so than you love anything else you've ever done. And so it becomes a part of, if you and the wife can be cool enough to sit in front of the children and show a unified front. I don't know where y'all at with that. I don't know if that's doable. I don't know if the hurt is too much right now, because sometimes it takes time. And like Bishop Jakes told me, he said, man, you can't just say I'm sorry and expect to walk back in there tomorrow and it's all good.
Right.
He said, that's not how this works.
That's how it used to be.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Because somebody got injured.
Yeah.
You know, and
Deeply,
even though they put a
deeply,
bandage on it,
deeply,
the pain is still there.
Mhm.
So I'm assuming, Martell, you called because I mean, look, man, obviously you love your family, your kids.
Most definitely. Most definitely.
And so we gotta get in there, man, and produce.
So-
What, Shirley?
You're saying step one, Steve, is to publicly apologize on his road to redemption and getting, moving forward with his life. You're saying step one is to publicly apologize.
See, the Lord's Prayer says, forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against us. You can't expect God to show you grace and mercy if you don't exhibit grace and mercy.
Yeah, because
You know what I mean?
That was one of the things that upset the women so much, is that the arrogance that you had. It seemed like you were just so arrogant about it, and just I did it, whatever. And you kept lying about it, and all of that, and that's what infuriated us. You were so arrogant. So now,
because at the beginning I didn't want the whole country in my business. First off, because it wasn't
on a reality show.
No, stop. I mean, it wasn't a plan of Martell.
Shirley, you better stop coming at him like that. You against him? What's your problem, Shirley? Shirley, are you against Martell? You can't be are you against Martell? Child, don't be against him. He was very mad at Shirley. Y'all hear him tell her, don't do that? Child? Shirley, you can't go against him. Shirley, what is you doing? You can't do that. You cannot go against him. Child, I cannot.
It and just I did it, whatever. And you kept lying about it and all of that, and that's what infuriated us. You were so arrogant. So now,
because at the beginning I didn't want the whole country in my business. First off, because it wasn't
on a reality show.
No, stop. I mean, it wasn't a plan of Martell to put because I knew what was going to happen if it got out. So I didn't want it to be out. So I'm going to lie. At first I'm like, no, I wasn't cheating. I don't want everybody to know it. She knew and I knew. And to me, that should have been it. It shouldn't have been brought to you guys. It should have been brought to the world, because I knew it was going to happen. So I was lying about it.
At least you're honest about that.
Well, I'm perfectly listen to me, Shirley. Every man on this show understands that right there.
Yeah, he's honest about lying.
Before.
Hold it down.
You have got to lie.
Okay, we only have a couple of minutes left, so let's let Martell have the floor so he can publicly apologize.
When was the last time you tasted something for the first time? A deliciousness you've never had before and will never have enough of after. A type of encounter that made you
shout out to the 300 plus in the room. Y'all hit that like button, please.
Wonder, how in the world did we not meet earlier?
Go ahead, Martell.
Okay. So to Melody, the person I've been with for over 14 years. I grew up with you. We've accomplished a lot in life. We got 4 beautiful children, and you know, I wouldn't be the person that I am. And I'm not talking about the negative things, but I wouldn't be the person I am without you. I do love you.
I wouldn't be the person I am without you, because Mel made that nigga. And we all know that. Mel made him. He made Mel. Man, get out of here. Get out of here.
I love what we stood for. And it's my deepest hope that we can, you know, co-parent together, accomplish that, and make sure that we raise our children in the same way that we wanted to raise them when we're together. So I just want to know that I am sorry to have put you through this, my children through this, our families through this. I mean, it hurts me. And I know it hurts you just as much as it hurts me. And I'm sorry, Melody, for everything that I've done, everything. And I thank you for the opportunities that you gave me. You gave me plenty of chances to get it right. God gave me plenty of chances to get it right. I remember us talking about things in terms of God blessing us and showing us favor. And then every time I step out, we lose that favor. And
like, I'm gonna let it finish, but it's something that he ain't saying in this interview that gives me the clarity that I need. But let's keep going.
To you, I wish you the best in life, your career, and from the bottom of my heart, I am sorry. I am.
All right. Yeah. Well, brother, I think it's sincere. You know.
Yeah, I mean it is. Yes,
you
sir.
know, man, it's not. I mean, it's nothing else you can do, and you know.
Yeah.
Saying it is so. It's just saying it helps a little bit.
Yeah.
It don't fix nothing, you know, but at least, man, when a woman can hear you publicly say it and hear her name and hear how you feel about the kids, it just gives them some type of public relief, because y'all been beat up in the media so bad, man. So look, man, I appreciate you coming on. Yes. I appreciate you coming on to say this, to get some advice, and you took it, man. And you know, you're a decent person, man. It's, you know, look, we make mistakes. When you make mistakes, you got to get up and go again, man. Just go out there, man, and be the best, absolute best dad that you can be to them children, man. Don't let them feel no pain because of this, man. And then keep talking to God about it, man. And one day, man, this will all get better. So we thank you for joining us, Martell Holt. Thank you, man.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Martell.
Martell.
I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, brother.
Okay, so listen. Y'all notice that this was fresh after the marriage. I mean, after the divorce, right? But y'all notice one thing. Y'all notice what he did not say in that interview? He never said anything about Melody cheating first. He never said anything in that interview. So you never told Steve that she cheated first. You never said it. I told y'all, when this man first started doing interviews, even when he did interviews with that chemistry lady, and we're going to do that interview too. Yes, I'm going to do a throwback. This is just what I'm going to do. Oh, and to answer your question, Simply Beautiful, we are going to do that in the morning. Okay, so y'all make sure y'all here in the morning, because we're going over that interview as well. I think we're going to be live a little bit earlier than normal, but we will be going over that interview in the morning. We sure will. But in the earlier interviews, he never mentioned that. And I always told y'all, pay attention to that. He never mentioned that in his first interviews that he did. Now, when he was with that chemistry lady, Hold on, let me see if I can find that interview real quick. So I don't think it was long either. Hold on. Let's see. The chemistry lady is the same lady he was talking to her when he said that Arion was 15%. Okay, let me see if I can find it. It's probably gonna take me some searching because I don't remember what her. Let's see, that's Queen Sheba's interview. Hold on. In the meantime, while you guys are here, please make sure you hit that like button, please, please, please. And I'm just looking for, yes, the lady that was salivating all over him in that interview. And when I say salivating, I mean salivating, honey. Boy, she couldn't catch a break. And she kept throwing stuff back on Mel. God dog it. I'm going to find that interview. I'm going to find that interview. I am going to find that interview. I don't know who Brown Sugar is, child. Okay, that's my homework for tonight. I'm gonna find that interview, but he had an interview with that chemistry lady. She was salivating all over her phone. She was basically telling him that he wasn't wrong, and she basically was trying to throw that back up into in the male's face. Yeah, I know y'all remember that lady. Y'all gotta remember that lady. She couldn't even hold her phone good because she was over there feeding for Martell. She couldn't even hold her phone up, y'all. Girl, if she could have on that live, baby, she got pregnant through the phone. Listen, boy. Thank you, Natty. She wanted that hooking curve bad, child. I was just like, what am I watching? She making every excuse in the book for this man right here and what he doing. Every excuse. She was pathetic. Beyond pathetic. That's when he was doing his apology tour. He had just started doing interviews. And I don't know. First of all, I can't talk to nobody like Martell. I can't. I cannot, y'all. There's no way in hell I could talk to anybody like Marty Marr. It just ain't no way. Ain't no way. I'm not a fan of Steve. He could not tell me anything after what he did to his ex-wife, and then had the nerve to write a book. Thank y'all so much for your catch apps, y'all. I appreciate y'all. I'm trying to hit the. Okay, there we go. Yeah, a bunch of pygmishas. Always and forever. But yeah, I'm with y'all. Steve can't give me no advice. But you couldn't give me no advice if it was the last advice to look up on this planet. Couldn't give me now advice. None. And Mel invited him on vacation, tried to be friendly. Man, they even tried to co-parent together. They was trying to do everything together. Mel was trying to do everything. But this man, he wasn't for it. He was not for it. He wanted to keep doing his thing out here. So, child, nasty, busted, and disgusted. So if y'all wonder why I'm doing these throwbacks, the people was pissed off earlier, and so I decided to piss them off even more. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna be doing a throwback series where I'm gonna just piss y'all off. I don't know why first of all, in the double dog hell, y'all around here looking for me. Oh, thank you. But this ain't the one. But thank you, because it helped me do her thing right. Thank you. Hold on 1 second. Let me pull this up. This was one of them, but there was one before this. Or is this? Hold on, let me see. Yeah, it was one before this. It was an interview that they did before this. Let me put this in here. Hold on. And Martell Holt. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Oh yeah, we're gonna pull this interview up. What happened on the chemistry panel? No, that's not it. Oh yeah, because I'm so determined to find it. It was one right before this, and he was like, that's the one he was salivating on. Y'all doing $6 over to the Catch app. Y'all bless the Catch app. $6. $6 to make it holler. $6 to make it holler. What? $6 to make it holler. What? What? Okay, he had that interview with that man, and that man walked all over his ass. I mean, he let that man walk all over him. Okay, let me see, y'all. Dang, what is that lady name, though? That's probably why I can't find it. Let me see. I don't know that lady name, y'all. Yes, really. That's the one I'm talking about. In ministry. That's how you say it. Yeah, but that's her name for real? Or is that just the name of her like that's her name for real? Surely is, because I found it. Oh wow. Okay, I found it. But let me see, is her interview on here with Martell? And Martell Holt. Dang, every time I put this in. Okay, that's the panel. I don't need that panel. I need that pre-interview. Yeah, she was acting. It was sickening, honey. It was sickening. Well, anyway, y'all, I ain't gonna hold y'all up. I'm gonna find it though. I'm gonna find it. Yeah, I'm gonna find it, y'all. I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna let y'all go this good old evening. I'm gonna let y'all go. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. I just wanted to piss the people off because the people, seem to have a problem with me being around here. Yeah, child. These people want to argue over here on TikTok. If you only knew, girl, I'm not arguing with y'all back and forth about that sloppy hole over there. So somebody said, okay, so if y'all know, on my TikTok, I posted this video and I said that area need a perm, right? And I was like, don't they got Dark and Lovely? Don't Dark and Lovely make perms, right? Child, somebody got up under the comments and was like, everybody don't need a perm. I said, I didn't say everybody needed a perm. I said she needed one. What you talking about, girl? So you come over here talking about everybody don't need a perm. I didn't say everybody needed one. I said Ariel Sloppy Slop Curry needed one. That's what I said. So if you're gonna try to come for me, be specific and be right, okay? I said Slop Curry needs a perm, not everybody. Okay. Anyway, y'all, I hope you all have a great day. I will see you all in the morning. We'll be right back at it and rolling in the morning as we review a few more interviews. We'll be doing 2 more interviews tomorrow as well in the morning. But we won't be on as long as we were this morning for sure. All right. With that being said, I will catch you guys in the next video. Please make sure you hit that like button on the way out. Make sure you subscribe, and I will see you all later. Bye.